Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this beautiful evening of Friday. This is a Friday night, and we are back into the MKE Championship Season 4, sponsored by Genesis, co sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official. Well, today is one of the matches of the top 22, 24 teams remaining into the lower bracket, the day 3 of round 2. Well, I'm Azizel with my partner Smiling, and we'll be casting this upcoming match for y'all. So, Smiling, what are the matches up?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And yep, today is gonna be the first match of the first day. I wouldn't say, but Friday. Okay, so we'll just have to wait for the start and we shall jump right into the draft step.
Well, then go ahead and introduce the teams.
The team. See, I don't know the complete name, but the blue team is Team Zero and the red team is 90s. Am I right?
Well, let me correct that for you, like complete that for you in a sense. Team Blue is gonna be zero sum games, and Team Red is gonna be the 90s gen. So it's gonna be ZSG versus TNG. We have the first band coming in right away, Martis and Fanny. What do you think?
Yep, the first bans are up and they were pretty quick. We could see that Matt is being banned and Fanny, as usual. These are the bans which we see in our day to day tournaments for this meta. Being said that Valentina is also going to be banned. Now, looking at the final ban coming in, it might be Martis. Okay, Martis is already banned. What's wrong with me? But yep, it is. At last, he's gonna be banned. No one wants that tank. No one wants that Martis anywhere, as well as Fanny in the jungle and with Valentina giving his share. I mean, stealing all the IDs.
Yep, it's like really funny how like whenever you come to cast Fanny is always banned. Like it's been a while since I've seen a Fanny ban, but here you're casting with me, and yep, the second ban comes in as Fanny ban.
I guess so. Actually, it's true. When you and I cast, Fanny gets banned all the time. With being said, Fredrin is gonna be the first pick coming in from Team Zero right now. With that, we can see Tigreal being picked by Team TNG as well. So, do you think Fedrin is gonna be the tank? I mean, he is the tank, but people do use him in the jungle as well most of the times.
Yep, in the last patch, the Fredrin was actually buffed quite a lot, his damage sustain, and the way they calculate his passive was also a little bit revamped and buffed. So yeah, he's actually strong in all three roles. As you said, he can be flex anywhere, XP, jungle, or tank. And well, looking at that, actually, what it is the counter for Fred. Then he can just keep him away from dealing all that CC, and that trivial first pick coming in from the side of TNG is also a little bit unusual. While ZSG just goes in and secures that 1-1 and Diggy to just counter that heavy CC coming in from the side of TNG.
Yeah, that was Diggy being locked. Diggy being locked as in Fedrin is gonna be in the EXP lane and 1-1 in the goal lane for now. With that counter, we see that Phoebus is gonna be fighting against Fedrin in that EXP lane as well. For the final ban coming in, we might see a mage ban or an hyper being banned, knowing that Team Zero yet have to pick. And with that, Karina is being banned for now. Also coming in for the Team TNG, I guess they yet have to pick a hyper and a gold laner. So being that it's gonna be Irithel being banned, okay?
Yep. As you know, Irithel is actually the natural counter for 1-1. Her movement speed, which like Irithel is a mounted hero, so like her movement speed along with her continuous basic attack, she's actually the counter for 1-1. It's really hard for 1-1 to get her stacks open on Irithel. And Phobia's actually been picked against 1-1, but Esmeralda is open. So I think Team TNG went and presumed that Fredrin is actually just gonna go into that XP lane. He's not gonna go anywhere else, and they just picked Phobius in the hope that Esmeralda will not be picked, maybe.
Probably that might be the situation we might see here for now. We see the team TNG have already picked their hyper. It's going to be soon. And for Team Zero, we can see the final draft is up. Silverhawk going in with that Leo mode, and the mage is going to be Farsa, who is pretty great right now. in this meta. For being said, Team TNG has a final pick to pick, and they are gonna go with the Moscow right now. Hmm.
Yep, and Team TNG is actually pretty much with this pick. They're gonna be so much based on their CC for their team fights, and with the Diggy being on the side of ZSG, this is gonna be really hard for TNG to get those team fights right and actually win them. As long as they are successfully able to bait out that ult from Diggy, they might be able to win it. Otherwise, I think Team ZSG might just take wins over all those team fights over common objectives happening over the map.
Definitely, they do have that Fedrin for the close combats and that Farsa for the far range as well. It might be amazing to watch these team fights because it's gonna be pretty interesting knowing that both the team have. I'm not sure. I would say a lot of CC, but yeah, they do have proper CC. They have few counters, and it might be real interesting to watch how this first game of today might go.
Yep, so guys, we are back into the land of dawn, and the players are actually taking their position onto the map. And as they are taking their position, let me talk about the sponsors of the tournament. The sponsor being Genesis Store, co-sponsors being Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official. And a very interesting fact here is that two of our casters are actually on the same team on the side of Team ZSC. Are you rooting for anyone, Smiling?
Yep, I would always root for Marcus. Being said, me and Marcus are real old friends, and we keep playing. We used to play a lot before, but yeah, he is definitely an amazing mate. So I would always root for him and his team. Hopefully, they do win this game.
Yep, and we can already see that it's actually two versus one situation onto that bottom lane. I don't know why the tank is going to help. Is this with Moscow is actually onto the XP lane? We did not
That's
notice.
what I was about to say. Moscow is in the EXP lane, and Phobius being on top, he might be forced to retreat right now. But will 1-1 get that first blood? She will definitely manage to get that first blood. I am not sure why Moscow is in the bot, but for now, we'll just have to wait and watch. Fedrin might be in little trouble. There is Pasa for the backup. Moscow might be in little trouble.
Yeah, man, Moscow will be falling by that Farsa. It was a good move for that Fedrin to actually stand down to give the kill to Farsa, and it actually worked out. There are two kills and going to the hands of ZSG on the top lane and bottom lane. And we can see a setup coming in from the top side from the side of ZSG, and it's gonna result in both of the teams just backing off. While Tigreal is in a really sticky position. Ultimate has been popped by Leomord, and they're actually trying to go in, but Tigreal will survive with a really low HP of his. And here yet again, Gushan is also caught in a really bad position, and with caught with the second skill of Digi. That flame shot was kind of bad, but yep, was able to successfully take them down. Well, as long as Phobius is not level 4, I don't think he's gonna pose any threat to that 1-1.
Definitely, that was an amazing team fight. Farsa did miss that flame shot, but we can see the first turtle is up, and it might not be a lot of trouble for Team Zero to take that turtle, seeing that they already have the upper hand in the gold with the first 2 minutes of game. Digi might be in little trouble, but Farsa popping her ultimate, will she be able to take down Phobius? Yes, that will be 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, but looking at here, it's going to be actually an XP lane traded for a roam. The better trade goes off to the side of Team ZSG again, and this is going to result into them getting more gold. And yep, Tigreal is also in a very good position to set, but Digi has his ult up. It's not going to be a good position to be actually be in right now. And Tigreal actually going in with his second skill to go for that 1-1, and ultimate has been popped, but 1-1 was able to successfully take open all the stacks on Tigreal, and yep, Tigreal will be falling down from the hands of 1-1 here. She already has 2 kills, and this is going to be a successful snowball for her, I guess.
Definitely, she have 2 kills, but I think for now they should just be defending and retreating, knowing that their hyper is on top and it's 3v4 point. Meanwhile, Moscow being taken down by Leomord, while Fedrin will be traded because of that tower damage. But all the gold has been taken. Leomord trying to take that tower down as well, but there is Tigreal on time, so I don't think they'll be able to manage to get that tower. I think looking at the gold, Team Zero does have the upper hand in the gold, probably two.
Yep, the whole gold shield was actually taken down by Leomord, so even he's gonna be snowballing here. He already has also 2 kills, and both of the sides of Team TNG have suffered huge losses, and they are back into that a economy and XP farm. And looking at this, the upcoming turtle fight might be the deciding factor for the economy lead.
Yep, we might possibly see other team fight coming in the top, knowing it's 3v3 fight. Tigreal using his ulti, but he misses his ulti. Meanwhile, Phoebus gets his ulti, and
Yep, and one animal was able to successfully open that ult onto that Tigreal while his flicker was also actually used, and one will be able to take down a third, the double kill onto that Phobius. And this is going to be actually a triple if Leomon lets her take it. No immortality was popped, and that Diggy will be going, not that Valir will be going down. This is going to be a score of 10 for 2 into just 40 minutes and 40 seconds into the game. This is a huge lead for Team ZSG, to be honest.
yep, it is a huge lead, and they're gonna get the second turtle as well. Meanwhile, in the board, there is just Moscow who's trying to get the wave clear and probably might be looking for some goal, but second turtle will be taken down, and in return, will the hyper be taken down as well? Yes, he will be taken down by that Diggy. And Farsa, knowing that Moscow might be going for push, Fedrin actually cleared the wave in mid, so Moscow might not be able to go for the push. Meanwhile, on the top,
Yeah, in on the top side, we can see that ultimate has been opened by 1-1, and she actually went in and she was actually able to take down successfully that Tigreal. But the ultimate of that Phobius has also been popped. But 1-1 is just staying there, not giving that ultimate an opening to actually, not giving that Phobius an opening to actually use that ult. And meanwhile, into the bottom lane, we can see that Moscow was actually taken down. Leomord is actually quite low, but yet the trade was successful, and yet again, a kill goes into that pocket of ZSG.
definitely on the top, we might see Ollie being taken down by 1-1. She is being fed a lot, and it might be a lot of trouble coming in for Team PNG right now. They need to play real safe and not go for the fights. Like I said, they do have the upper hand for now. The top lane turret is taken down as well as the bot, knowing that the gold is in favor of Team Zero.
Yep, ultimate has into his CC, but Diggy still has that ult, and nothing actually happened here. And we can see that lots of resources have been used here. Gushan actually went in, tried to get that Farsa, but in return he was punished. Phobius actually jumping on that trade, and he's actually real low, but no, he will also survive. This is going to be a 0-for-1 trade into the favor of Team ZSG. And the goal lead just keeps building up, and Leomor was actually able to take down that Valir with his ultimate. Well, every fight is actually going to the favor of ZSC, and look at that goal lead at just a 6 minute and 50 seconds is already over 8-9k.
Yes, it is 8 to 9k. Meanwhile, you could see that Moscow is trying to push. He did take the bot turret and now he is on the top going for the push. But third turtle is up and we can see that it is again gonna be Team Zero will be leading this turtle as well. Moscow might be in trouble again. Fedrin will be taking him down. Won't be much of an issue, okay, but he missed. Will Moscow escape? There is Tigreal for backup. So yes.
Yep, Tigreal actually goes in, but the flame shot of Farsa actually goes on and locks onto that Moscow, and he was able to successfully take it down. But Gushan has logged on to that Farsa, but no, that will be surviving, and Fredrin actually doing a lot of damage towards that Gushan. Gushan almost died. And yet again, a beautiful play coming in from Marcus. Shout out to him. That flame shot was actually on point.
Yep, that flame shot was on point. Looking that Team Zero is already going in for the push. They don't want to waste any time, and they will be taking the tower as well. So basically, six towers has six, five tower
Yeah,
has.
ultimate has been popped in meanwhile into right into the base, and actually 1-1 is in really bad position. Yep, and the second skill of Moscow has also been landed, but no, the Diggy Elf comes in and saves that 1-1 right on time. Meanwhile, Fredin is also here in a very bad position, but no, his second skill will come in time to actually save him. And this is going to be a 0-for-3 trade into the favor of Team ZST yet again, and this time right into their base without even taking one of the inhibitors down.
Definitely, they almost scored. We can see that the Lord is gonna be up in the 50 seconds, but I don't think they'll be needing lot to end this game. They do have the domination, and the goal just keeps increasing drastically. Right now, we see they have 12k goal difference. Hearts are giving vision to their team. They might probably be waiting for that team fight, but they are clearing waves. I guess they're gonna take that first lot coming up.
Yeah, meanwhile, actually, Gushin going in for that diggy, but no, he will not be able to take anything down. But here, one also almost able to take some people down, and here, Farsa will also be able to take down that good follow up on that phobias, and this is going to be yet again a 0 for 1 trade. Meanwhile, Team ZSG has almost all of their resources intact, and for the upcoming pushes and the Lord fight, I don't think there's going to be any contest for the Lord, but yep, for the any upcoming fights, Team Synergy is going to be taking the lead, and Team TNG, because TNG is actually pretty back in farm, it's really bad for them.
Yep, there is 13k gold difference, which is a lot. So this might be a free lot for Team ZSG right now, and they might be looking for an end as well. Only if Team TNG manages to get a proper wipe out is the way they might probably win, I guess. But it's real hard, you know. They will have to just defend this lot if possible.
Yup. And the Lord has started marching down from the mid lane, and you can. I'll actually try to point this out that when Lord is actually marching down in the mid, no one is actually coming here to actually clear the mid wave because they know that Lord minions are actually stronger. And meanwhile, while I was talking about that in the top lane, kill was taken down, while Moscow was actually forcefully trying to protect that turret which was not needed. And yep, all of the minions are actually in sync, and ultimate has been popped on that 1-1. She will actually go in and take that kill onto that Phobius, and that immortality of Valir will be going down. And yet again, 1-1 is in a really bad position. I think she might be going in, but no, here Gliomar also taking a kill on that Bushan, and this is going to be a 4 for 0 trade. And yep, this match will be going into the hands of Team ZSG, a total domination from the start to the end of the game. Full control, and the score is 29-2.
Yep, that was the shortest game until now, which I have casted. That was like 10 minutes game, and a total domination coming in by Team ZSG. As you said, Team TNG needs to buckle up now and probably win the next match, so we get to see a third match if we all have to. So yeah, that was a great victory coming in by ZSG. For now, we guys might see you in the next match. So hold on.
Well, what do you think actually went wrong with Team ZS, Team TNG right there? I think everything went wrong from the start of the game.
Definitely everything went wrong. They could have, you know, managed to get that victory, but it was a bit hard knowing that Team Zero was amazing in their rotation. They knew where to gank first, take those fights, turtle, everything. So they had I mean, they could, I mean, they took the first game, start of the game, and then they had the upper hand in the game. So they did manage to keep that stability. So yeah, that was a pure victory actually.
Well, this is going to be the deciding factor. The next match is going to be deciding factor for the Team TNG if they are actually going to stay in this tournament or will be eliminated. And yep, guys, this is match point, and we'll be moving on into like a match number 2 real soon. So stay tuned. This is MK Championship Season 4, sponsored by Genesis, co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the game number two of the day. The first game was taken by Team S ZSG. I'm so sorry for that. Sponsored by Team Genesis Store and co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay official YouTubers. For the second, we can see that Team TNG is on the blue side and Team ZSG on the red side. We will be waiting to start this game, and yep, this game is started by me smiling and my
Your
partner
team
as
is
usual.
banning.
He will be here in a short while, but for now we can see that we are in the draft, and uh, yep, the first bands are gonna be in. Probably it might be the same bands or different. We'll just have to wait and watch, I guess. I am guessing this might be the first ban
See
of
value in
Your
Fedrin,
team is
knowing that
banning.
Fedrin was
you
a lot of
should.
pain in the last week. PNG did decide to ban him because he was pretty strong and not being able to kill, I guess. But yep, with
Your
that,
team
knowing
is
Marcus being
banning.
banned,
3,000
Marcus
worlds.
because of the
I'm not
meta
a
right now.
single
So
worthy foe.
it's better if he's banned in most of the games. For now, we know that few of the heroes are yet open. Fanny's open Valentina as well, but for now, we will
Your
see
team
Paramus
is
being
banning.
banned. Last game, no one picked or banned him.
To
So
live
I'm not
is
sure
to
what the
drink the
strategy TNG
river.
is coming in with this new bans. We'll just have to wait for the proper draft to even judge a little bit, I guess.
I didn't cure the pain.
That being
Your
said,
team is
Team
banning.
ZSG did manage to ban Valentina. They do not want that Valentina in the mid lane coming in and stealing all the ultis of every hero.
Your team
And
is
tables
controlling
have turned in
borders.
the second game. We see Team TNG going in with that 1-1 pick and not giving the opportunity to ZSG pick that 1-1 for now. But yet there are many heroes open, and
Believe
to
my enemies
see
flow from my
1-1
spear.
being locked, I guess Minister will be picked as that tank coming in from Team ZSG now.
Valor and royalty are
Again, Leo
dead
will
Your
be
team
broken.
picked by
is picking.
Silverhawk. We did see last game the Immortal was really amazing, and he did manage to farm fast, get into those team fights, and take the upper hand in the game as well. So we'll just have to wait and watch for the other picks and the drafts. I'm so sorry, guys. My caster,
Rough.
I mean, my lead caster will be
Nobody
back
can
soon, but
show me
bear
mercy.
with me until then. For now, we can see Tigreal being locked in again by Team TNG last game. Yes, there was Tigreal, and he
Your
did
team
pop
is
out few
picking.
of amazing ulti, but no proper backup. With being said, Kagura will be locked right away. So Team TNG have their member and mid laner. So yep, for that team ZG might probably go with Grok as the tank. So I'm guessing Minister will
Trust in
be there.
Your team is
EXP
banning.
laner with Grok as fan for now. Coming out with the bans, I guess they could ban a hyper or an EXP laner, knowing that they have already picked Minister. Might probably ban some counter heroes or just any hyper.
The night sky
Your
tells me
team
Saying
is
that they
something.
did
banning.
ban the Esmeralda for now. I'm not sure why they did ban Esmeralda, but we will figure out in short time. Yep, I am having a lot of hard time
Your team
doing
is
this
picking.
casting alone, but yeah, Farsa coming in as the ban from the TNG last game. He did play real good Farsa, so no one wants that Farsa giving those late game damages and mid game damages as well. Being said, Team ZSG is showing Lila for now. I'm pretty sure they're not up for Lila, but might be a troll or might be an actual pick.
Ready
Nope,
and
it's gonna be
timed.
Beatrix
Your team
again.
is
It's
picking.
1-1 in the lane for now. A pretty good draft coming in by both the teams. These people are just gonna show heroes and troll. I don't know. We'll have to wait and watch. Yep, Xbox being logged in by Team TNG, so it's gonna be Xbox against Minister in the EXP lane. Being said that Roger is gonna be the hyper for Team TNG. We do have the drafts up from Team TNG, and we have to wait for Team ZSG picking up their mage. What might be the mage? We know. Okay, as long as I know Marcus, he does play real good Selena, so we might see Selena against Kagura. Yep, Selena being logged
I am the
in.
new
Both the drafts are up, and I think both drafts look pretty good. We'll just have to wait and watch. It's interesting how Team ZSG have four flickers at a time. With that, we'll just have to wait for the match to start and we might figure out which team is going to take the second victory to home. If Team ZSG manages to take this victory, there will be no third match, and if Team TNG gets this victory, we might get to see a third match as well. All we have to wait is to see which team will be having upper hand in the early game, and we might know how this game might go on. That being said, we are in the land of dawn, and people, I mean, players are going to the positions. Kagura is going in the mid with 1-1. There is Tigreal, and this time it's going to be MM against not like the last game, probably. There is that backup. I think Grok is gonna go to the bot lane, seeing that. Yep, Minister is at tank and Grok at the side laner, so it might be something interesting to watch. Grok already troubling that Xbox in the bot lane. As well as in the top, you can see Tigreal in the position. There is that Minister, there is that Beatrix 1-1 going in with her first spell, unlocking her ultimate, but sadly she don't have her ultimate. Meanwhile, we can
Well,
see
what
that
did I
Roger
miss?
might be in trouble. Marcus going in for the kill might have to pay for this. Yup, that is gonna be the first blood coming in for Team TNG, taking that Kagura down. Who extended a little bit extra. Beatrix might not be in trouble. There is backup 1-1 might be in trouble for now, and she will be taken down as well. So I would say it's a one-on-one trade with that first turtle is gonna be up in 30 seconds, and we might get to see a team fight which might decide which team has the upper hand. Leo just waiting for the 1-1 using his ulti. His ultimate popped in. Meanwhile, 1-1 manages to escape Kagura going in, but they will have to just retreat with that. I think Leo didn't get that upper hand in that game. But yeah, the first turtle is up. Beatrix is little bit forced to retreat. There is that monster. We're not sure yet who gets the first turtle. We'll just have to wait who will initiate for it.
All
Uh,
right, we are moving towards the first turtle, but like I think I missed something here. Is Grok on the XP here?
are you back?
Yep, I am back. And sorry for that, guys. I was stuck in something, and but I'm back here. I was watching the whole band section and everything, but I wasn't able to follow up my voice. And here we can see that Leomord was actually able to successfully take down the turtle, and two peoples from the side of PNG actually fall down, and this team fight is also gonna into go into the favor of Team ZSG. They're yet again taking the lead, aren't they?
Yeah, the first turtle is again taken by the ZS, and they have those two kills as well. With being said, they have the upper hand to hold. They do have the 2K goal lead. Grok is recalling, sure, but yeah. There is Kagura on top to give backup. But it is 4v1. We're not sure if there will be any team fight.
Yep, we can see actually a four-man rotation coming in onto the top from the side of teams that is Chi. They actually know where they are trying to rotate and they're actually pressuring that top lane. And yeah, we can see actually an engage coming in onto the Tigreal from Insitar. The hook was nice and ultimate has been popped from the Leo mod. He will try and go in for the kill, but the ultimate of the Tigreal has also been popped, like getting no one. And Leomord will be able to successfully take down the Tigreal coming in from one side and exiting from the other side. And Leomord will be also be able to take down Kagura. This is going to be a double kill. 1-1 has popped the hull, but the damage is not enough to take down that Min Sitar, and she's going to be dealing 1 versus 3 here, and she'll be falling into the hands of Min Sitar. Yet again, the fight went in the favor of Team ZSG. This is going to be a score for 2 for 7 into just 4 minutes of the game.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, band of people were thinking that won't be able to do much. And if you think there's gonna be a now no technology, knowing that we have a better upper hand. We have three people with them now. Actually, my voice is
Well, I'll be taking over for the time, and we can see that Turtle is actually being set up by Roger, but it was actually that aggro was actually stolen in by Grok, and Selena goes in to take down that armor from that expert. Fake armor is down, and the ultimate of Miseta has been popped into the perfect place. While meanwhile, Kagura has been caught into the ultimate of Grok, and Leo Mod and everyone is into that right position for that execution of the turtle. And yet again, another person has fallen down from the side of TNG, and ZSG is actually taking the lead. Beatrix is gonna go again and take one more kill, and this is gonna be a 4-0 trade into the favor of Team ZSG. Yet again, things aren't looking good for Team TNG in round two. Are we looking at a clean sweep?
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
uh, team ZS.
And yet again, we can see into the mid lane that it's going to be a 3 versus 2. They're going to try and get some tower HP down into the mid second tier tower, and all of their resources, their creeps are also going to be taken by Team ZSG. Meanwhile, into the top lane, we can see, and like our that 1-1 trying to split push, and as all of the members of Team ZSG are into the bottom lane, she might be able to take down one tower. But Grok has noticed that, and he's going to defend it. And meanwhile, into the bottom lane, we can see the ultimate of the Leomord has been popped. And that the arterial was hooked. Kagura went in for that ultimate combo, but like no one has yet fallen down. I think that yep, that Roger
Team
will be
hero
falling
has
down,
been slain.
and this is going to be a wipeout even into the
Blue
top lane.
team
We can see that
turret
the
has
Grok
been
was able to
destroyed.
take down that 1-1 successfully, and it's going to be a 0-4-5 trade, full complete wipeout, and they are just going to get all those towers in, and the goal is already over 9k, and Team ZSC is yet again taking the lead.
Yep, they did manage to take the lead, and we see
Blue
a
team
lot
turret
of
has
trouble
been
coming in from
destroyed.
for Team
Monster
NG.
kill.
They are facing too much trouble. Like now, the rotation coming from Team Zero is saying there is no damage
Monster kill.
from Team DNG. Kagura did pop her ulti out, but there was zero damage for now. They are into the towers and
Blue team turret has
so
been
Yeah, into the
destroyed.
bottom lane, we can see that engage of three people has been went on into that Roger, but Roger was able to successfully
Blue
escape the
team turret
situation.
has
But
been
he will be
destroyed.
trading that escape for the tower, and the turtle is up, and it's going to be 7 minutes 30 seconds.
Red
Meanwhile,
team
I think yep,
hero
that
has
Serena will
been
be falling down. This is
slain.
going to be a punishment for like diving in too deep, and that will be traded down for the Kagura, and the Roger will also be falling down along with that Tigreal. I think this is also going to be a wipeout. Really, with Yomo doing the last cleanup, and yep, the passive of the mid-tier turret has been fallen, and
Blue
that
team
won't
base turret
matter.
has been
It won't be able to
destroyed.
successfully defend that lane, and they're gonna go for yet another inhibitor, and I think they're gonna get it. This is a huge lead coming at just 7 minutes and 55 seconds for teams at HG. They have
Blue
already
team
taken
base
down two
turret has been
inhibitors.
destroyed.
yep, they have taken. Look at the damage coming from Beatrice. That's pretty crazy. She just took more than half of HP of that 1-1. With that, the first floor is up, and it won't be a new step for Team Hero to get that dot as well. I think Team PNG should stay defensive and not go in for the team.
Red team has slain the
And
Lord.
yeah, the shot will be taken by. TNG 1-1 going is trying to, but Xbox might will be paying for that as
Legendary.
Yep, Xbox has fallen into the hands of Team ZSG, and this is going to be a pick-off right after taking the Lord, and it's going to be bad for Team TNG
Red
for them
team
to
turret has been
like to
destroyed.
defend this Lord. Meanwhile, was able to like successfully take down a top round to the top lane, and Grok is actually going to clear it now. And I think ZSG is still in the lead, and they have a huge lead into that itemization and the power spikes coming in. And meanwhile, into the top lane area, we can see that engage has been made on that Minsila. He's quite low, but I don't think they'll be able to take him down yet. He
Legendary.
just pulls that Kagura inside and takes him down. They are four men, one guy short to actually defend this Lord onto their base. We might be looking at an end coming from the side of Team ZSG just under 10 minutes.
and for Team TNG, we know that this is going in direction.
Mega kill.
1-1 will
Yep. Even the Roger has pointed out there's going to be a 3-4-0 trade,
Legendary.
and meanwhile, Leomar was able to take down one more kill along with the base. This team is going to fall
Victory.
here. I think Team TNG made a huge mistake here right from the start. Yet again, they were able to like they were just losing top like on every lane of the map, on every area of the map, and yet again, we can see the score is 327, and this is like a huge one-sided lead for Team ZHG, and Team TNG will be falling down here, and they will be getting eliminated out of the tournament. Um, very well, congrats to Team ZHG for actually moving on into this lower bracket, and they'll be moving forward. What do you think went wrong here, Smilin?
I think in the start, Team TNG had a little hang of this game, but then in the later on, Team ZSG did manage to get the game back. Like it was just 1 minute of game ahead, but yeah, Team ZSG did manage to get the game and they did dominate the whole game. The rotation, they went into the towers, got the kills, the turtle lot, and it was very easy victory for them.
Yep, Team ZSG was able to take down a very beautiful, successful under 5 kills, both of them match clean sweep. And well, congrats to them. This is MKE Championship Season 4, sponsored by Genesis, co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, Slay Official. And like this is it for the series number 1 for today, guys. We'll be meeting you again for the series number 2. Till then, I'm Azuzul and I'm signing off for this.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good evening to our wonderful audience. Please stay with us for a few more minutes. The team nearby will be returning for the matches, and they will be they are having some technical issue in while joining, but they are yet to join. Two members have already. The matches will be starting soon. Please hold.
Hello everyone, welcome back to MK Championship Season 4 and sponsored by Genesis and co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store and Slay Official White. This is Midnight. We are having the next match right now. It's between Jaril on the blue team and that's the blue side and Miya Bhai on the red side. So low bracket matches ongoing. I'm here with my co-caster Grim and let's see what this match holds for us. Let's see how exciting this can be. So on to you, Grim. What do you think?
Well, first of all, welcome to our wonderful audience for the lower bracket matches of the Season 4 Championships. I guess we have seen Team Nearby before and Team Javelin before as well. I'll be putting my money on Nearby for this time because I've seen Team Javelin's matches as well in the past, but Nearby, I guess they have a performance. Nearby is better compared to Team Javelin.
Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin with the match. I guess they don't have their members yet, or like he's coming back again. Yeah, we now have all the 10 members in the game, so I guess let's begin if they're ready.
Yeah, well, we are ready as well. Let's go.
Your team is banning.
Okay, we're already in the banning section, and let's see which hero is going to be our first ban. That's from the blue side. Jaril is about to make their first ban. They're taking their time, and we can see a Martyrs
Your
ban there.
team is banning.
Let's see the next band coming from Team Red. That is Miya Bhai. We can see a
Your
Paramis
team
band.
is
They
banning.
still have good broken heroes left right now. Yet to ban. Let's see, will they be going for them or just keep them open like Neomor and other heroes like that?
I didn't cure the
Did
pain.
go
Your
for a
Well,
team
Valentina
is
we can see.
banning.
Leomord should get banned because Leomord on any of the other teams side would support tank, and yeah, that's an easy
Valor
thing.
and royalty in a
And
Your
they
twisted
did
team
Yes.
ban
is
Leomord.
picking.
Mia Bhai did ban Leomord. They didn't want Jaril to go for the first Leomord picking here. So they are gonna go for their first pick. Let's see what it's gonna be.
Well,
Raise the stars.
okay,
Your team
as we
is
see,
picking.
Boy,
Okay. They might have some wonderful ganks in their minds, probably. They went for Lugi as their first pick here. Red team with Mia Bhai pick incoming.
I'm hoping they're going for destroying the enemy team's hyper around the tank, hopefully. And we have Claude and Kaja over here.
Yes, Claude and Kaja coming from the
Your
red
team
team.
is picking.
We still have a few deadly marksmen left which aren't yet banned. So will blue team go for the marksman pick right away? Or yes, they're going.
Chivalry is
Like
dead.
we can see. And as of now we can see they are having an Akai jungle. So it's time for
Well,
blue team. Red, I'm sorry.
as I said, they are probably going to disturb the enemy hyper, trying to steal, either trying to steal them up or try to make him delay, to delay his farm. So
Everything
probably that is
engulfed in
Your
my
team
flames.
is
Yes,
banning.
probably. You can see a Valir pick on the red side, on Mia Bhai's side. Now we're going to see the second band. I mean, sorry, the third band from first from the red team. Let's see what's gonna be. Probably what?
Seems
Okay,
how you
since
Your
his
team
roll.
reaper.
Okay.
is banning.
You're set.
Yes, so they are aware of the difficulties of the able to make this. That's good to know from the team, right?
Blue team is taking time. They're gonna ban. Okay, Atlas ban here. We
Your
can
team
see.
is picking.
That's a good band. Atlas on, if you remember, when that, from the very early matches, both the lower brackets and upper brackets as well, Atlas has made constant resets for either of the teams. So, yeah, that was a good band.
Yeah, that was a good ban. But then again, we can see that Diggy is still open, and the red team, that is Mia Bhai, they can go for a Diggy pick in this match because we can see an Akai pick from the blue side. They do have a CC
Your
which
team
Diggy
is
can actually
picking.
counter. We can see a Lapu pick instead from the red side here. That's Mia Bhai. Will blue team instead go for Diggy to counter Valir?
I do what I want to do.
Okay, we're still taking the chance to go for the revenge here. Oh, they're going for Franco.
Your
Okay.
team is picking.
Two tank team. That's a bit overkill, I would say, because now they have three active heroes, I would say, if they do not start making the defensive build. But this is a pretty good pick for now for Team Jardy.
Galvan Hyper incoming from the red side. Which team do you think has a stronger draft, Grim? I mean, like, I don't
Well,
know.
if I were to say about the composition, the defensive capabilities, I would say Team Jardy because they have two tanks and they have a fighter, they have mage, and well, they do not have a tank, and that worries me about.
Yes. Well, the match is about to start, and let's see which team moves to victory.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds
Well, I
before
hope
the ring begins.
I'll put my money on
Smash them.
Team Miyabai again, but still, the draft
Ultimate
doesn't
round.
suggest us we should do it. But let's hope for the best.
Yes, we can see that. I guess like there we're gonna see some good sustain and fight from the XP lane this time because both the XP laners are really, up for each other. Like we can see, and in the top lane we can see Clint isn't there yet, but Kaja's doing well on red team side, Mia Bhai side. But he did something good that he did rotate to the top lane there in the early game to support their marksman. It's actually a plus point on their side. But there's again, okay, a first blood on Valir is down.
Well, Team Blue definitely going in for the aggressive gameplay here, and you see Luoi getting a second kill there.
Yes, I mean, like, it's just 1 minute of the match. They did manage to get the kills and also the little Wandover. So, in the goal lane again, we need to know that as of the other matches, the teams need to protect their marksmen. So, we didn't see a rotation coming from the JARIL stand. It's Franco. He rotated in the XP lane instead. But let's see because opponent they're already trying to have a gank on Clint. Will they be able to
Well,
kill him?
I don't think so. Clint has a pretty good escape. They won't be able to kill Clint unless Kaja has his ultimate. And the thing that the team Miyabai was trying on Clint, same thing was trying to be done by Team Jariel on Lapu Lapu here in the XP lane. But they both the teams know engaging in the early game might not be fruitful for both of them. So
Mm.
they might should try to avoid conflict as of now. But let's see.
We can see the fight in the turtle, but will which team's gonna get? Will Balloon be able to steal this lot? I mean turtle. Sorry, not lot. Okay, yeah, he literally got that. Can see another team fight, but they should kind of retreat. But Louis, she needs to be safe if she wanna, deal a lot of damage there. Oh my God! Look at that Louis damage. He's nearly dead. Just 1 HP.
Oh well, that is why I guess they feel low. The combination of the skills, the yin and yang from skill one and skill two, that's an explosive damage. I would say, not even burst damage.
Yes, like we saw how quickly she actually managed to reduce the HP on the heroes. Their hyper was literally 1 HP. He managed to escape. He was lucky. I'm sorry. That was Lapu. I guess. Yes. You can see a fight in the gold lane this time.
They are trying to have a pretty fight. They're trying to take on a fight. I would say Team Juggle on the gold lane, and there's think we get a kill of the Roth by Lapu Lapu in the XP lane.
Yes. Here we can see right now the goal difference is on the Jaril side because even though they didn't manage to take the turtle, but team, it's just a few hundreds of difference. So I guess Team Miya Bhai can manage to get that. But then again, Team Jaril is leading on the kills, and they need to maintain it. That was a wonderful hook by Franco there.
Red team hero
Almost
has
there.
been
He managed
slain.
to escape.
And while Franco managed to escape, Lapu Lapu didn't make it, and the Roth getting his revenge just quite as that not much of a time difference. Like not even a minute, he comes back, takes the kill.
Yes, they are preparing for the second turtle. This time they be like, oh, we are going to take it. We're not going to give it to Balman. But then we can see the
Well,
Balman still coming over here. We're gonna see
I don't think they're going to take on the turtle team Jaril. They might try to steal it though.
yeah, like we can see Miya Bhai is already on the turtle. Yeah, they might be planning to steal it, but Liu, I mean, I am expecting her to deal a lot of damage down there. You can see all of them, engaging. But Claude, oh my god, that was nice turtle steal from Balman by Akai. Liu was actually kind of low because of Claude, but then he didn't manage to kill her though.
So they still did manage to kill her, but the good thing is they took the turtle, and now the turtle is balanced. Kill difference is of around 1k now, with Team Jaril taking the
Red team
lead.
hero has been slain.
Yes, we cannot like as of yet we would say that even though like we might be able to see a lot of good gangs by teams Jaril side because I'm expecting a lot from this Loi. Her damage and she is playing really good with that mage.
Well, you see, there are two people to protect her, just and that is Franco and Akai. They just need to stand in front of her, go in, break in the combination of skills of the enemy, and just lower it. Just first 10 seconds skill, and the enemy's dead.
Yes, and adding to it like even in the late game cleanse damage would be outstanding too. So I mean they do have a lot of damage dealers as long as sustainers in Jaril side the blue team.
Well, blue team they have definitely did some good draft picking this time, compared to the last matches.
Yes, we can see a gank on the XP lane here, or will he manage to? Oh my god, that was really wonderful ultimate by a guy. He
Red team
managed to, pull
has
him
been
out
slain.
even though he was trying to get inside the turret. Okay.
Mega kill.
And Luo taking the kill of the Valid there. She had almost taken both of the Kaja and Valid, but the Kaja had managed to escape there.
As of yet, we can see that Miya Bhai isn't doing much because they just have one kill on the side, and also they will be losing turrets any soon. We can see they're already pushing the golden turret.
Red team
Almost
turret
it's
has been
gone.
destroyed.
So they really have to do
Red team
something.
turret
They
has
have to
been
go. I mean,
destroyed.
even though Kaja tried to help Marksman in the early game, but looking at the goal difference, I mean, he has like 4k gold, whereas the Clint, like it's like 300 gold difference kind of between
Well,
the Jaril and Miyabai.
not just the goal difference, this just if we look at sustainability of both the teams, you see there are almost three tanky heroes. Like even the Roth with his lifesteal kills becomes as sustainable as Balman there.
Has slain the
But
turtle.
Balman manages to steal the turtle
Red
there.
team hero has been slain.
Yes, and he is kind of going in. Will there be a manage to get two or more, three kills on there? But I don't think so. Louis is. I mean, look at her kills and her skills.
Blue team turret has
Well,
been destroyed.
503 in just 7 minutes of the game for a Luoi and for a mage. And yeah, that defines her skills there. That does define
Balman,
her
like,
skills.
don't you think Balman
Turret has
definitely
been
needs the Louis
destroyed.
shutdown? I mean, his KD is like 020 and here Louis with 503, and that's amazing.
Well, Balman should continue. Balman should go in and try picking out the Luo there, but they seem to have pretty a good problem here because the Luo is already always protected by two tanks. That's Akai and Franco, and they are the two of the toughest games in the tank. I wouldn't say the most toughest, but yeah, they if you look at the
a way they protect their teammates, even if helping them escape. And that is one of the best two things of the game. And as I said, they just went in and took a kill.
Yeah, it's gonna be a double kill on them. Yes, Clint's getting farmed finally. Mia Bhai isn't being able to do anything right in front of Jaril. We can see that, but they might
As
surely try the late.
as you said, they don't have any tanks to protect their team there. And meanwhile, team Jaril has two of them. And did we see a steal of blue buff there from Akai?
Yes, they're gonna be another fight, or they are just planning to stay back and get their farm. Because I mean, like they should help their Claude get some farm and gold, and so he can like go in and get Louis down, where Balman can actually secure the kill with his ultimate always. They might try to do that, but we can see mostly. Oh, they did manage to get the Louis this time. The shutdown on Louis. But something that we can see is here is red team, that is Mia Bhai. They're dying like solo, where the team isn't even there. Is it
Team
collapse?
coordination, I would say, is not up to the mark in Team Nearby. While Team Jaril, they're always there for their teammates. Any one of them, they are not leaving their team alone at any point of time.
Yes, the team like that thing is very good with Jerry. Even they know the understanding of each other's gameplay. That's a good point too. We can see over here, but red team, Balman doesn't have his retribution, and he's also low, so he's probably retreating. This is the time for Team Blue to go for the Lord. So we can see even Akai doesn't have his red chip, but I guess they'll be able to manage the Lord, or they're just skipping it this time.
Okay, Lafu Lafu getting kill of Louis there. Well, that was an easy kill, I would say.
Okay, Balman's back.
Okay, I'm definitely going in for the Lord. Even if the Lord doesn't help them, get the push or anything else, it will at least give them the time to have some farm to reduce that goal difference, and that probably might help them.
Yeah, and also like that would obviously definitely buy them a little dime. Like along with it, they'll also get the mid lane turret probably, like at least one.
Okay, well, they are definitely going in for the fight, and they get one kill. The Rod's still going in. Will he be able to? And he does manage to get.
Yeah, we can already see that. Oh my god, clean damage. Look at that. Valir's okay, he's dead. It's just a time for Team Red, Mia Bhai. They can, turn the game if they keep playing like that. They did manage to get their objective done. He is gonna die. Will he? Oh, nicely escaped there. Somebody needs to
Well,
defend the Lord.
well, if you see towards the build of both the teams, you see the team Miyabai is going for more of a defensive build rather than an attacking build. You see, two of their players are building tanks, and we can see in team Jaril being done by only one of them, that's Sakai. So, and Franco has just one item yet, so don't know. They still have a good pick, but not a good build. Team Jaril.
Coming to the build part, something really amuses me. Did you just notice Valir? It's like 12 minutes, almost about to be 13 of the match. He surely doesn't have his Ice Queen one. Come on, that's the main item of Valir. Like, why not take that? That's
Ice
all the
Queen
slowness
won.
comes from, right?
That's true. That's true. Well, that should be the first item I would say after the
Exactly.
shoes, magic shoes.
That is what
He's
will
still not
actually
won.
irritate them, the opponents, to not come in front and stay back as much as possible, and he didn't even take that.
Well, probably they might have something in their mind, and that's not helping them.
Yes, like definitely not. I mean, even if you're not going for the Ice Queen wand as of your first build, then at least go for a necklace, and he didn't go for that yet too. We can see a genius wand coming, we can see a glowing wand. There's another fight, and obviously team Jaril is kind of leading in everything we can see right now. We can see Cloud pushing
Uh,
in the top lane though. But
He almost pushed the entire lane. Okay,
Blue team
Yes.
Claude
inhibitor has
going
been
in hard
destroyed.
there, but
Red team
will he
triple
be?
kill.
And he just sacrificed himself. I would say that was a good sacrifice. He has cleared the
Red team turret
entire
has been
um,
destroyed.
top lane of Team JARIL. So I would say that was a very good sacrifice there.
Louis and her damage is literally OP, I would say.
And
Like,
well, that's the combination. That's pretty hard to manage by any of the team. The only other mage that I think comes in with this kind of damage with the combination of spells. That is Kagura.
yes, Kagu does.
Almost on the same level of damage.
I guess they're planning to take the second Lord and waiting for the Balman probably. But come on, Valir, you should get the Ice Queen as soon as possible if you want to win. Okay, are they taking a fight
Yeah.
already? Nah.
Well, no, they should not take a fight without the hyper, I would say. And Akai, they're trying to disturb, trying to steal some of the farm, but will he be able to? And yes, he does.
Red team turret has been
And now
destroyed.
they will go for the Lord. They should go for the, and they should take it. There are three people on the Lord, two trying to defend, and they have a good probability of stealing
Blue
it.
team has slain the
They
Lord.
did get the Lord. The outzoning was really nice. I mean, they didn't even care to come in front, seeing Franco and Akai on the bushes, waiting for them to come up for the Lord. They preferred to stay
The
back and
one,
defend this time.
the one thing they did notice along with the two tanks was Luo lurking in the behind. Probably that was the reason they did not want to take a fight. Being crowd being controlled by the Akai and Franco, and then Luowi going in with the damage and finishing them. That's going in a pretty good combination, I would say, for Team Charil.
Yes, and having two tanks also, Luo also went for an anti-Curious because she doesn't want anybody to sneak in like Claude or uh, Balman to sneak in and
Team
like
turret
kill
has
her
been destroyed.
while the tanks won't be able to save her. So she took all the precautions possible. That was
And
something good.
we just so that's just a good thing she had done, and Waleed finally getting the Ice Queen won. Something good
Finally,
being
Red
done.
team
good
turret
morning,
has been
Valir.
destroyed.
It's gonna be good night
Well,
soon if you don't, like turn the match.
they have a pretty good chance of finishing it here. Team Jargal, all of the teammates are there. They're having a good lane breakdown over here. They have done all the right things in the matches. Of course, I was pushing for Miya Bhai to win, but they have managed to get a strong draft team Jaril, and that is probably helping.
Yes, it definitely is. And as of looking at the bill, like you said, yeah, we can still see that
Red
team
team
Miya
base
Bhai, they
turret has
don't
been
even they
destroyed.
don't have anti heal on their side also. Like yeah, that there is a immense amount of damage coming in from Dairoth as well. So, but yet they didn't manage to buy it, or I guess like they are a little loose on the build making thing as well. But then that would like probably increase with more practices and experiences. As of yet, we can see there isn't any
Sure.
anti-heal.
And they are trying to sneak in and try to have a fight, but doesn't seem to be
Red
going
team
good.
inhibitor
And
has
but
been
they yes they
slain.
did have base trade of 1 to 1 for 2. That Luo he just made it 1 for 1 to 1 for 2. That damage is definitely gonna help, and they have a pretty good chance to finish it right here midnight. What would you say? Will they be able to do
Yeah, like they should end it right now. Actually, I mean, why lose such a chance? Minions, they're already
it?
coming, are they? Oh, they don't have the minions.
Yes, they just finished one set of minions, and probably they might lose their Luoi, or will they? Oh my
Oh my
God,
god,
Blue team
Luoi.
turret has been
she
slain.
managed to give that immense damage if we're dying. Why is Kaja yet like chasing them? I wonder why.
Well, she definitely thinks a combination of Alt might have provided Flower and Clint with some kills, but don't think that's going to help because the crit damage of Clint is too high, I would say. compared to Claude. So that definitely gives an advantage to Team Javel
They should
as
have
of the
ended there
moment.
though.
Well, they should have, they should have
Yes.
gone, even if it means one of them to get sacrificed. But as Midnight said, that would have been proof. That would have been an easy kill for them.
Yeah, but right now I don't like. Okay, they did finally manage to get it. If it would have been on Miya Bhai's side, like this would have been the end because it's the third lord of the game, and that would like deal a lot of like damage and minions will be coming.
Well,
So that might have changed the match, turn the match.
that could have changed the match should they have managed to steal a lot, but Team Jarl definitely has the advantage. They have all three inhibitors of Team Nearby down. They have all of the members alive. They have the Lord. They have the bigger minions on the side. Probably one good push and the match is over. Yeah.
Yeah, this time if they bring the turtles from all the three sides, they'll manage to end the game right then and there.
Just something. Just stand before Louis. One combination of skills and they're dead. Oh, and
Kaja is actually
the
waiting
fight has
there.
begun.
Oh. I mean, somebody is planning to, get the Louis, and that's probably Kaja. Look at him, like he's just trying to go on the back line of, with blue team. But he kind of didn't manage to do that. This time, I guess you should end the match if you want to win. Minions are
They
already
should,
from the three sides. Oh my god, beautiful hook there.
Red team hero has
Nice
been
one.
slain.
they have a good chance and good opportunity to finish it because the bigger minions, two of them, one of them is still there, and even that one of the minions are enough. Just to, give them some damage, and they'll still win. And the new set of winners has already arrived for Team Jap.
Yeah, but like they didn't go for the base though. They are not going for the base. They're like, okay, let's wait for some more time. Are they planning to take one more lord? I mean, if things happen topsy turvy, things gonna change totally.
Well, they will because late game Claude and Balmond from Team Nearby they will have a pretty good amount of damage, and their team Jaril won't be able to defend it because the one thing they'll do is not penetrating the team fights. Balman coming in
Yes.
from the side, and the Wali to finish it off now because she has the ice one, and
Uh
that will
huh.
be a pretty good combo. I would say.
Yes, but this time I guess they will be trying to go without the lord. Uh, I don't know what they're trying to do. I mean, this time are they gonna go for the? Okay, there's gonna be another gang. Claude is melting there. Look at his damage. Okay, he managed to escape, but this time Flint also is dealing a lot of damage there. Where's Louis?
Movie was just
He's
killed by
dead.
Kaja.
Slain.
I didn't notice that. That's
No,
what it seems.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like turning.
Penetration skills. Yes, and the penetration skills of Team Nearby is better than Team Jario. That is what they should take advantage of, and I don't think Biroth is letting them do that.
Red team hero has
Nice.
been
And only
slain.
cloths left. Oh, and Laughter too. They can take the Lord right now because Balman is dead. So this time it's the last time, Jaril, if you want to win. Oh my god, getting so many chances. You should have ended it way long back. I don't
They should
want
have
to
ended it
I
way
would
long
just
back,
pray
and
they
Midnight, as you
manage.
said, they have a pretty good amount of damage to get, but
See?
yeah,
Red team has slain the
Okay, they
Lord.
did get Lord. Immense damage by Clint.
the only thing, as you said, Midnight, not to lose the chances, and Team Jaril has already lost two of them. So I don't think on
Yes,
the
like
late game they'll have a
those are
pretty hard
very
time.
nice opportunities, I would say. Those two.
No, that's good. I hope they finish it this time.
I hope they do, or else it's like already 23 minutes of the match. Come on. It's the fourth lord of the game. If not now, then
I
when?
guess, well, Team Javier, I guess they're unable to notice. One thing is they are not going about the damage. They're not keeping in mind the damage of Team Red. Team Miyabhai late game damage of Team Miyabhai is better than Team Jaril. To be fair, to be
Mm-hmm.
very honest, because they have Clint, they
Yes.
have Balmond, they have Kaja.
Mm-hmm.
So they have three late game heroes. I would say. Even though Kaja is getting a defensive build, but still, the damage she'll help their team get. That's probably better.
Yes. So, like this time, I guess will they manage to end the game? Will they? Let's see. I mean, we can see another fight. Clint surely got clawed out. Now Louis is kind of safe. If not, Kaja pulls her in right that way there, and okay, Kaja just totally diverted her from the team totally, but they finally managed to get the day. So yes, winning this
The
round was surreal.
Victory!
Well, Team Jaril, as as you had predicted a good thing in the early game that picking the anti-curious by Loi. Now, if you noticed in the last few moments of the game, Balmond was trying to kill Loi, but he was unable to give the damage that he wanted to,
Even Claude.
just just because of that anti-curious. And so good amount of damage, good game sense, and that just helped them win. So, on to the next matches. Who do you think has a better chance now that the first game
Well,
has been won by Team Jareel?
yes. Well, like Mia Bhai did have a chance here to win. Not that the damage was low, but things where they actually didn't focus for certain objectives and the build making. That should have been a bit better since the start. I mean, obviously there are priorities that yes, this item needs to be picked at this particular time. There is a they need to do it, or else like why even that item is called your core, right? If you're gonna pick it in your fourth or fifth pick of the items list, there has to be a reason why it's your core item, right? So just go for the second pick itself after the shoes.
Well,
So
and
that's
that
what.
should have been the second pick,
Even
that
the
should have.
what's call it, even the anti heal, Kaja made anti heal like a lot late. It was needed from way long back when they were getting killed already. So those things, the build making and I guess some of the other objectives, they need to really focus on that. And yeah, they can win it because like we could see that they had the power of turning the match right then and there when Team Jaril didn't end it. Well, anyways, let's see what happens. We'll be back soon. Let the teams be ready. So, thank you everyone for watching MK Championship Season 4, sponsored by Genesis and co sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YT. Meet you soon, right away. Don't go anywhere, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome back again to MK Championship Season 4, sponsored by Genesis and co sponsored by Zentro Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YTM Midnight. Back to you guys. And this time we can see another match with between Jaril and Miya Bhai. This time we can see Jaril on the red side and Miya Bhai on the blue side. It's vice versa than the previous match. Recap. Okay, so Jaril was the winner of the last match, and this time, if Jaril manages to win again, they'll be moving on to the next round because it's a best of three match, and whichever team will be moving, like winning two matches, they will be moving on to the next round. So, Team Miya Bhai needs to win this match to play another match where they need to win again. Well, let's see what happens. I'm here with my co-caster Grim. So, Ontario Grim, what do you think?
I know during the starting of the matches, I did back for Miyabai to win based on their previous performances, but Team Jaril definitely outplayed them right from the draft pick, and they did manage to get their composure under control. The game control was nice, the rotation was good, and yeah, I guess I have Team Jaril has a definitely good advantage.
Yes, we can already see the Faramis and Leomord bans already, and this time they banned Leoe. They really doesn't want trouble anymore because Leoe actually, like, irritated them a lot with her stuns, the yin yang, and that was like really perfectly, done. You can see a Martyrs ban as well. Let's see what's gonna be the first pick on Team Miya Bhai this time.
Well, they should probably try to get a pretty good tank this time if they want to be in the game because in the last game they did not have one, and yeah, that troubled them a lot.
We can see a Valentina pick. Well, that's a good one. Like, not leaving her aside, she wasn't banned. So let's see the picks from Jaril. And yes, I would add up to it. They didn't need a little bit of sustain, and yeah, working on the builds a little more, they would have won the previous match also. So if they like focus in this match on those possibilities, they might go for the win. You see a Kagura pick and Franco pick again. Franco did have a pretty good hooks, and he did pull the right person who needs to be pulled right in the previous match. Let's see what happens in this match. We see a Giselle pick and a Johnson pick.
Well, Team Jaril definitely having some sense of the game. They are not trying to lose that yin yang combination. I would say, they definitely know the. If you see the matches, both the teams, even the last games as well. Even though Jaril is still in the low bracket, but the one thing that I've noticed is whenever they pick the mage, they are going with the mage which has a combination of skills. Not like Valentina, the one is different, the second is different. They are going for the
Yes.
mages where the combination of skills give more damage.
And also this time there was another reason of picking Kagura since is banned. She doesn't want Valentina to have her ultimate. So yeah, Kagura is a very good pick over here, and she can also like with her properly used ultimate, she can kill one and she can also kill Valentina if she is capable of doing it. So I would say that is a really good pick. I mean, if it was me, I would have gone for the same pick too.
And well, we see a pick of ban of Balman by Team Jaril. They do know, even though have won the last match, Balman was definitely giving them some trouble, and they have gone for the ban.
Yes, they also lost one of the turtles because of Balman. Like, they doesn't want any of those things to happen in this match. They want to be sure of their win. So like their bans does make sense. And so does the bans coming from Mia Bhai's side. Like, they definitely don't want Louis that we can see.
I do what I want to do.
Well, we can see a pick of the Rock back again in Team Jaril.
Yes. We can see a Yin
Uh,
here. Is he gonna pick?
Probably Yin is going to be the hyper this time.
Maybe. Let's see. But yeah, right. He's going for the hyper if he's going for Yin. Khalid on the XP. Or okay, Charisma, Khalid.
They're just showing off the skin.
Yeah, it's Khalid. But again, Dairoth is a really good pick on the XP lane, I would say.
That's no. Look at the team picks of JARIL. Keeping in mind if they go for Roger, you see they have one
Roger's
fighter.
side.
They have one. Okay, they're going for Clint again. That's a nice pick.
That's a nice pick and a very nice pick against the 1-1. If he
Well,
manages second skill well.
go at the team pick. Just have a look. They have one marksman, they have one fighter, one assassin, one mage, and one tank.
Mhm.
Completely balanced team here on Jaril.
Yes, that, and they also, again, we can see that on, like, if we talk about sustain, they do have two of them, good sustainers, and the damage coming from Jareel's side, it's again immense. Starting from the early game, if Kagura is fed, she can be devastating in the late, and so is Aman if we look at that. And again, if you see on the blue team, that is Team Mia by this time, they need to, like, help 1-1 a little bit because Clint might be a real trouble for her. So let's see if time does help or not.
Okay, we have a request, pause request from Team Jaril.
Okay.
Oops, I don't have any technical trouble there. Let's,
Yeah,
let's
might
pray it
be.
doesn't happen. Well,
Well, the match.
meanwhile, while the matches continue, while the match we wait for the matches to continue. Why don't we speak something about one of our sponsors, how they're helping us with the tournaments?
Yes, so guys, do check out Genesis is now like number one in the account selling in MLBB. So, and he's our main sponsor over here. And the tournament is again co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YT. Make sure to check them out, guys. So, and thank you again for watching. Let's see what beholds us in this match. Because like, do you think Miya Bhai will be able to come back this match?
I don't think so because they have Amon on the side, and
Okay.
Amon with the good amount of farm, they that hero is just two skills and two clicks away from taking the kill of Valentina, from taking the kill of 1-1, and that guy can even go and disturb the kin in the farm as well. That will be a real trouble for Team Nearby this time.
Okay, that was like very straight of an answer, like right away, no. But then let's see
Yeah,
what happens because I mean they
I hope
might.
so. Well, they don't know. You never know. Yeah, Yin might go in and try to turn it out. That might happen as well.
Yes, like if he uses, like if he uses his ultimate well enough in the right time and gets Clint, because he's gonna deal a lot of damage, we can see from Team Jaril.
Oh yes, oh yes. And the one thing that Yin can do to to bring Miyabai back into the game is while they're having a team fight, if that guy goes in, takes the kill of the mage, and they're still in
Uh-huh.
the team fight, he can go back
Uh-huh.
and take the second skill. So that
Mhm.
can be done by Yin.
Maybe, but we can see something that Lolita is helping 1-1, and that is pretty good. I mean, I'm now liking it. Both the tanks are in the goal lane. That I feel very, secured when I see tanks helping MM. Unless it's the enemy
Well,
MM and
that's
I'm like facing them alone,
that's
which you're
good.
fine.
And as you said, will they be able to get? And yes, they do. So Aman getting killed by Yin. See, this is the thing that Yin should do in the entire match if they need
Mm-hmm.
to, if they want to win. Disturbing, breaking the team fights is one of the best things that a Yin can do, and
Yes.
I guess he is doing it.
Yeah, that is, I would totally agree with that. Right now we can see that Amon is obviously not leading in a goal here. He did miss the Lico as well as he gave his own death to the enemy hyper, that is Yin, and we can see a gank on which lane here?
We
XP
can see the gang XP lane. We can see a gang on
on
gold
gold
lane, both the
lane.
lanes. Both the lanes, their team
Uh
seems to
oh,
be pretty engaged.
she's going in, and oh my god, wonderfully trapped by Clint. Did you just see that? That was so wonderful, Clint and Kagura combination there. And obviously, the turret damage definitely helped him get Valentina's death.
That is what I'm saying. It's not easy to get past the combinations of Kagura. That is almost too good to be true because it's a pretty good. It's just more than enough to win the game. And we see a fight on the turtle.
Red team hero has been slain.
Okay, Miyaba is doing a lot of damage this match, we can see.
You see, this is the thing. This is the thing that will help them. Him going in to break the fight, he was on the turtle, and as soon as he saw enemies coming in, he just
Hmm.
used his slide to break the fight back to the turtle, and Khalid and the mage going for the fight, and meanwhile he took the turtle. This needs to be done the entire game if Miyagi wants to win.
Yeah, they need to maintain that, I would say. Like, totally agree to that. We can see the marksmen also coming in the team fight, but difficult time with. Is that going to be a triple kill on Clint? Nah, he did manage to escape. Clint's kind of low. Okay, one has got an ultimate. Nothing can be helped now. Well, Miyaba is definitely playing good this match, I would say.
And they have a 2k gold lead right from the start of the game. And if they are able to maintain this lead, I think they are on a win.
Yeah, surely. Like, they got the first turtle, they got the kill on their marksman. Although this team marksman
And
didn't die yet. Mia Bhai are leading.
see, that is the thing. They should maintain the entirety for the entirety of the game, and they'll have a win on their
Red team
hands.
hero has been
Yeah,
slain.
definitely. We can see another kill there in the bull lane. We can see another gank in the top lane. And
Double
yeah,
kill.
Khalid's dead.
If midnight, if you'll notice one thing, look at the fights between both the teams. When you see Team JARIL going for a fight, they are always with two people. While Team Miya Bhai takes some time for the team to gather, but Team Red is already with their team for to take the fight. Doesn't mean they'll always win, but see that is the coordination. The coordination part on Team Jaril is, I would say, better as compared to Miya.
Yes, but then again, if one has the ultimate, like she's gonna kill everybody who's coming within her range, and that is what's happening. Like if they have a chance to win this match if they don't go in and activate her
Blue team
ultimate,
has
I would
slain
say,
the turtle.
because we can see the gold lane they're losing it because of that.
Just they don't need to rush. Take your time, have a good farm, and yeah, analyze where the teams are going. Analyze where the players are spending most of their time in. Always, because as you can see, Team Jariel always has the team with all of their members. They are always have their backs of the team. Look at the goal lane.
Red team's
They
turret
are
has been
supporting
destroyed.
them marksmen right from the start of the time. Of course, they
Franco
have
planned
not
a
been able to
Red
do
team
surprise.
much.
hero has been slain.
Franco did plan a
Okay, well,
surprise on 1-1, but then he failed
Red team's
because
turret has been
even the blue
destroyed.
team they were there in the goal lane supporting the 1-1 there, because they knew they will be coming on the kill. But we can see there's a surely a turnover this match.
Monster
They are
kill.
leading with 20k goal. It's a 5k goal difference we can see on Team Jareel's side.
Red team turret has been
Oh,
destroyed.
Hagura did manage to escape.
well, she won't be able to do so because she is in the ultimate of Yin. And Yin does take the kill with a godlike. Team Mia Bhai definitely has a comeback on their hands, I would say.
Hmm. Maybe we'll be able to see another match probably this time.
Okay, we have one of our audience members, Mr. Shubham Lilavala, going OPMM. And yes, my friend, the MM is OP. 1 is doing a very good job. Even if she doesn't have that much of kills, just 2 kills, but this amount of support she is giving to the team is good, I would say. Like look at the turret difference. All 9 turrets are alive for Team Mirabai. while Team JARIL has lost four turrets already.
They almost lost their goal lane completely, except for the inhibitor, I would say.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Well, Miya Bhai definitely doing something good this time.
Yes, they managed to take the turtle. And okay, they're taking it slow. They're not rushing, I would say. And pretty nice engages this time we can see on Mihapai's side.
Legendary.
Kagura is having a
And
little problem with her
agrees.
ultimate because of Lolita, I guess.
Yes, that seems to be a pretty good reason why she has not had much activity in the game yet. But Lolita and one coming in from the back and disturbing them in the fights. Then Yin coming in again, breaking the fight and taking the kills.
Mhm.
Red team
The
turret has
combination is
been destroyed.
actually helping them this time.
We can see another gank in the top. Probably they're already taking up the positions, but Team Blue will be retreating because they don't have the hyper there yet. I suppose, yes. They will be going for
And
the Lord. That's what they're waiting for.
if you see the dynamics of the game, three of the three turtles have been taken by Team Miyabai. They have pushed
Hmm.
five turrets already. They are 8k above the gold difference from
And it's
Team
just 8
Jaril.
minutes of the match.
Okay,
Add that
well
to
that
that.
deal seems to be pretty good. 1 minute of the game, 1k gold difference. That's nice, I would
Uh-huh.
say. Good business-minded people there.
Yes. Are they planning a kill on? Oh, that was nice hook. I would say. I mean, just get her out, and then you can like go for the other
Hero
members.
has been
Maybe they're
slain.
going for a comeback. Will they? Just not 1-1. Just don't go for her. Which just don't give her the ultimate activated, please. I mean, she's a disaster if she gets it. Okay.
Well, that's a disaster. We have another disaster named Yin on Team Miyambai. We have Khalid. Khalid, if you notice, is not going for just for the kills as Khalid normally does, but Khalid is going for a back-end support. If you look at it carefully in this entire game, he's not pushing it right from the start. He's
Blue
allowing the
team has
tank to go
claimed the
first,
Lord.
and he's coming in from the back end this time.
Yes, we can see he's like building semi tank like obviously, and he's a good sustain on the Team High side. I would say this time they have picked a lot of sustains this time. The mistake that they did in the previous match.
I guess they have noticed their mistake, and while they take the Lord, they also lose the Hyper. And team fight is still one of the advantages of Team Jaril, I would say.
They shouldn't
Red
take
team
fight,
hero
but
has been
okay, fine
slain.
as long as they manage to get the kill. I mean, like wait for Lord or at least your hyper is back. You need to wait for the Lord to
See,
go.
this is the thing. You should not go solo in such a crucial moment of the game. And
Hmm.
the Kagura definitely did a mistake. They shouldn't have used your ult. Probably slowed them down and retreated. That might have helped them. But
Yeah, she
I
should have
guess
gone
Red team
in.
turret has
I would
been
say.
destroyed.
I suppose we are going in for a third match as well because that seems to be a pretty good push by Team Miyabai, and they're definitely going to have a pretty good advantage there. And Yin once again trapping
Red
the
team turret
marksman.
has been slain.
Like Kagura was a definitely good pick here, but I can totally get what she's facing right now. Like being a Kagura player myself, like I can totally feel how much like she is trying. I won't say like she isn't. But it's just the Lolita, uh, because of whom she's not being able to use her ultimate or like cast it in low HPs or squishy ones on the Mia Bhai side. But she definitely is trying.
Well, I would agree with you on that because she's definitely trying. Yes, she's not like in the last match mage of Valid when she doesn't have any sense of the build or so. She has good build going on. Is providing good support. But the
That was a
only thing,
Lui
as you
player, I
said,
guess, right?
yes, Luoi on the with Jariel and Valir on Miyabai. But this time she has a good pick. The composition of Team Jaril is, as compared to Team Miyabai, it's good. But they're not able to do so just because of that Lolita getting them cancelled.
Yes. So like let's say if like they manage to turn the match, that would be really applause towards the side. It would be a really good thing if they finally manage to get back to the
I
game,
hope they do.
win
I
it.
hope they do.
Let's see what happens. They are camping.
Should camp, that is the only thing I would say that will help me because 1-1, she can get killed by camping. The Amon good gets a good camp. He
Yeah,
get
yeah.
an easy kill of 1-1.
Trying for the second lot of the match, you can see. And red team will be not. I guess they won't be going in for lot steal, or will they? Will Amon be trying to do that, or they would like, okay, let's defend this turn.
Well,
Blue team has
I
slain the
I think they
Lord.
should contest it. They should have at least tried to go for a contest for it because at least delay the process. Delaying the gold farming process, even I guess that that might have given them some help, but yeah, they're not doing it this time.
But then again, like they are already, they're already lacking in the goal difference, and along with that, they also don't have any turret left on the goal
Red team
lane.
hero has been
So like
slain.
if that there would have been a wiped out, the match would have ended there, right? So I guess that's the reason they thought of like staying back and trying to defend it. That might be a case.
Well, that should be that might be the case because, but I don't think even that would have helped because the goal difference is almost 10k now. So do you think they'll have a comeback? I don't think so. Even Amon's ult is doing nothing to 1-1. If you just could
Blue
notice,
hero has been
I did
slain.
see Amon using his second skill, his first skill, and his ultimate even on 1-1, still 1-1 as well.
That's
That
because
is the
he has
process.
Athena, like two Athenas already on team
Triple
Jaril.
kill.
I'm sorry, Miya Bhai.
Maniac.
Oh my
There you go. Oh
god.
my god. Just
Oh
sudden.
my god. 1-1 getting the win with a maniac of the
Victory.
game. And well, my predictions there comes to a fault. And Mia Bhai getting the win and they're proving me wrong. And Midnight, you were correct in guessing for Mia Bhai this time.
Yeah, like let's watch it until unless we get the results out, obviously. So I mean that is a really wonderful comeback. I mean not a comeback. I would say they did a good thing as like from the start. Team Mia Bhai, they knew that they made mistakes in the early game, and this time no complaints for Bills. Everything was perfect right from the start and up to the end, I would say. So I mean, thank you everyone for watching. It was really a wonderful match. I guess let's see, since it's like 1-1 on both sides. The third match, who's gonna win? Whoever will be winning the third match, we're moving on to the next round. So thank you everyone for joining us in the MK Championship Season 4, sponsored by Genesis and co-sponsored by Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YT. I'm Midnight, and I'm with my co-caster Grim. Uh, just wait over here. We'll be back with the third match of the day. Thank you everyone.
Well, thank you so much for being the good caster. Midnight. We will wait for both the teams to come back for the matches again. And I see one comment from one of our audience, Sanji, OP Miyabai. Yes, they were, my friend. They were this time. Yeah, and that helps. So, welcome back to a wonderful audience to the MKE Season 4 Mobile Legends Championships, sponsored by Genesis Store, Z3 Store, and Zentro Store. So I'm here with my co-caster Sasuke. So Sasuke, seeing the team matches, what do you think? Who we have for the win this time? The 1-1 for both the sides.
Well, both of the teams are in the tight spot because both of the teams will be playing for the match point and they will be trying their best to survive in the lower brackets because any of the team who loses, it will be eliminated from this tournament. And as we go with the draft pick, we are seeing Valentina and Martis ban coming in from teams Jaril, and meanwhile there's Faramis and Louis ban coming in from team Miya Bhai.
And we see a Leo mod being picked by Team JARIL, one of the best broken heroes of the current patch. And while we talk about the pick, Yash Panchal, our audience member, he says, comeback is real. Yes, my friend, definitely it is. We see a pick of Farsa from Team Miyabai.
Yeah, Farsha is pretty good just because of the range she has and the zone she can deal, and also the magic damage she deals to the squishy hero. I mean, like you can see, the Van is pretty open, and even they are going for Militia. So against a Militia, Farsha is definitely a good pick you should have in your team.
Well, they have a Tigreal on their side. What I'm thinking is Tigreal going in to break the team combination, trapping them in their ult, and Farsa going for his ult, Bohar, and finishing them off. Then that might be the combination they're looking for. And we are on the last phase of the first pick, and they pick a Claude this time. Team Nearby.
Well, I was expecting a Van to be honest because it's open and neither the team Jeril has picked it. But yeah, definitely Van. I mean, this Claude is also a meta and good marksman to be honest. And with this, we are moving to the second phase of the draft, and I think they should be banning a tank or maybe yeah, okay, they are banning a Kofra.
Team Jarrell might go for a tank this time. Probably Lolita would help them because it did help them in the last match. I'm not sure will they be able to pick it again this match as well. But they banned again, even though they I guess they noticed that Yabhai took a pretty good advantage with Yin in the last match, so they banned it. That's good to know. They noticed what was the mistake in the last match, but no, I guess they should go for a tank because uh, only Rio mode is not enough. And we also see a Balmond Hyper on Mia Variety.
Well, I am thinking of a Diggy pick over here in Team Jaril just because they have this Tigrel, to cancel all of the CC which is given by the Tigrel alone. A Diggy would be more sufficient, or even an Atlas since they have locked their pick. Yet, yeah, we are going for to see an Atlas pick coming in from Team Jaril over here.
Well, that probably is going to help Team Jaril. Pretty balanced picks as of the moment. They have one Hyper, they have one Marksman, they have a Mage Assassin, and a tank. While the same almost the composition remains almost the same for both the teams. So they have a Balmond Hyper team nearby. Probably they're going for the first match pick again. Pretty similar, only the tank and the Mage are different. They might have a good match this time.
Well, it's exciting to see a Balman going in front with a Leo mode hyper. Well, I don't really think that early game will be good for Balman because if a Leo mode managed to go for this early game snowball, then it will be pretty hard for them to shut down that Leo mode. And even we are seeing a Derot against the Khalid in EXP lane. We have new, like this Khalid has received some of the buff in the current match. I mean, yeah, patch update. So even like Derot is the tank buster and even a heavy damage killer. So it will be exciting to see how these people just play up with their heroes.
If I were to consider about the heroes, the Roth is the only hero in the entire game who has almost as the amount of lifesteal as Alucard has. The only hero to give a comparison, to be compared to Alucard, if we take life steal into account. And so, we have good picks for both the teams. I would say it's 50-50 as of now if we just compare the draft. But let's hope it does not affect their games because we don't see any engagement as of now. Because if we were to notice the last two games, their engagement by the teams were pretty early. They were not noticing leaving any stones unturned to have a fight. But as this is the match point match, the game point match is suggested by Sasuke. They are going pretty slow for both the teams, and they don't want to take any risk early. I guess they will be spending their time on farm this time and have a pretty good amount of time spending on that time. Oh, we see an engagement there, and first blood being taken by Selena for Tigreal, and that was a good attack there.
Yeah, I know that Selena's stand on the Tigreal was too perfect, and yeah, the support coming in by the Atlas and Melissa was on point, and we will be seeing a kill, Dirat getting a kill over this Khalid. That was a fight I missed, I think.
And Balman taking the kill of Leo Mod there, but will Atlas be able to take? And yes, they did get a counter attack on Balman, taking the kill. And this trade, they have lost the kill trade this time. Till by going in for, and we see a team and Khalid going in for the double kill. Will he be able to go for triple? And yes, he is going for triple, and he does gets it. Khalid coming in with clutch on the XP lane. Miya Bhai definitely doing something good this time. They have risen to a goal difference of 1K already, and it is just 2.5 minutes into the game. Meanwhile, they will also take the turtle. And Khalid, is he going for Selena this time? Will they be able to? I guess no. Atlas is coming in from the backline for the support, and will he be able to know? Will he be able to use it? And he escapes the match. Selena trapping Farsa in a first skill, and Balman going in for the fight. Balman going in for the Hurricane. Will he be able to? And Selena manages to escape. And Balman still manages to get the kill of Atlas with his ultimate. That was a good fight there.
Yeah, that was a perfect team fight coming in from Team Miya. Bhai, the moment he saw like the Tigreal was gonna die, he used his ultimate, and even he died. He used his death to the maximum output.
Well, we definitely see Team Miyabhai coming back from the learning from the losses of the first match. They did a good thing in the second match, and they're definitely trying to do the same in the third match as well. Balmond going for a good farm. He has a good, I wouldn't say good amount of lead, but still 100 gold point. The overall goal difference is of almost 1.6k, and we might see a good fight on the top lane. 4 people from Team Miyabhai on the lanes, and okay, Mr. Melissa's puppet owl forces them to retreat into the gay lane. Will Selena go in for the fight? I guess no. They shouldn't, I would say. They should retreat, and they should give more time to their farm. Spend some time, build their damage, and then go in for a fight. I would think probably that would help.
Meanwhile, Turtle is up, and we can see like the four members of Team Miyabai are already in the Turtle pit, and we are seeing an engage coming in from both of the teams. And yeah, Tigreal, I mean, is Atlas using his ultimate, and also, yeah, Claude
Claude,
did use his ultimate.
Claude used his ultimate. Farsa used her ultimate, and the two members of Team Jariel were down, but and Leomord coming in with his ult, trying to trap the entire team Miyambai, and successful in doing so, taking the kill of two and reducing the goal difference by little. And they have a pretty good chance to take the total if the Atlas comes in for the back end support. We see that Tigreal is already there to disturb the turtle farm for Leomord, but ahead, and Leomord takes a good amount of time to steal the turtle. They have a good fight on their hands, and Melissa going in for the kill. Leomord using their ult. Will he be able to take the kill of Balman this time? Balman manages to escape, but that was a good team fight by Team Jariel. They managed to take the Lord. They managed to take a kill. They have lost their tank though, but that was a good fight there from Team Jariel.
As we speak of the team fight in the EXP lane, both of the EXP are managing, and they both are pretty firm, and there's not much of the goal difference. There's only a 300 goal difference between the EXP laners, as we can see over here. And yeah, the turtle has been taken by Team Jaril this time. It was a fantastic your team fight coming in from Team Jaril, and yeah, they are trying to cop up with the goal lead that Team Miyabai had, as we saw in the 4 minutes of the lead game. Yeah, Team Miyabai was leading them with a 2k goal lead, and now we can see it's decreasing deep. I mean, as the match proceeds.
Well, we see definitely an engagement on our cards in the EXP lane. Four members of the team nearby on the game, and we see Leomord using their ult, and Leomord going for the kill of Farsa, and he is successful in doing so. Tigreal getting the kill of Atlas, but that seems to be a pretty good fight on the hands. Leomord going in for the kill. Leomord gets the kill of Tigreal, and we see a match. The Balman going for the kill of Leomord. Okay, that was a pretty good trade from team Miyabai. They get 2 for 3 in advantage for Miyabai. They lead with the goal difference of 2k already. Just because of this team fight, they might have lost two of their teammates, but they did manage to push two turrets while the team fight was on. One of XP lane and one of gold lane. They have definitely managed to learn from their mistakes, and they are pushing Team Jaril back.
The damage coming in from this Khalid is just too much to cop up, and that is giving the team Miyabai an upper hand in the early phases of the game.
Team Miyabai definitely has an upper hand this time, just right from the draft pick. And Leomord using his ultimate again, and we see another team fight on the hand. Melissa using his skills, and Melissa using the skills to getting a kill for the Tigreal. Balband going in and getting a double kill. Farsa getting a kill, and that was a trade of 1-4 in favor of Miyabai. Miyabai having a pretty good amount of damage there, and they'll push one of the mid lane turrets. Tier 1 turrets of all the 3 lanes have been pushed, have been demolished by Team Miyabai, and they are having a good time there, while Claude and manages to take down the tier 2 turret of the gold lane. Farsa and Balman take the tier of the mid lane. And Miyabai are definitely on a roll here with a gold difference of 6k in first 10 minutes of the game.
Speaking of the goal lead, yeah, we are seeing another team fight going on, and this time Khalid will be getting off with the hand in the hands of this Leo mod. He's gonna secure that kill over Leo, that Khalid, and it's a 4v5 situation over here, and Lord is gonna spawn in 10 seconds.
Well, they should manage to get the Lord if they want some time to back up themselves, Team JARIL. But seems Team Miya Bhai is already have they have noticed that Team JARIL might go for the Lord. Probably they'll defend their Balmain from getting disturbed. While will they go for Lord or will they go for a team fight? And they, both the teams know the Lord is important out of this time because it's already 10 minutes, and whoever goes to take this Lord will have a pretty good advantage there. And are we going to see a fight here once again? I guess not. Both the teams will be retreating. Just, the TGL trying to poke the team JARIL. Will they
Meanwhile, we
be?
can see Leo Mod is gonna picked off again by Balmont. He was alone over there, and the moment they knew, like Tigrin was giving a vision in the mid bush, mid bush, yeah, as the knew, like he was alone, they took that opportunity and killed the hyper, and now they are gonna take that turtle in free.
And the team nearby definitely managed to get the Lord without much contest there. TGL doing a good work of disturbing, keeping the team JARIL off of the Lord game. Team Nearby definitely getting the kill of the Lord. They now have an advantage of a turret because they have already, managed to get into the inhibitors. And they have a good chance of getting one more if they go for a team fight. This will probably just give them some time to get more farm. Okay, and Khalid destroying the tier 2 turret of the XP lane as well. And they managed to get the kill of Atlas there on the gold lane. And Team Miyabhai going in for a fight. And we see Leomod using his ult for the game. Will he be able to do that? Bahalman going in for a fight, but Leomod manages to escape. And they definitely made good use of the Lord in Miyabhai. They have pushed two turrets. They managed to get one kill. They have managed to spark the inhibitors of the team JARIL and Balman getting the kill of the mage, and they are going for a double. Balman getting the double. Ultimate, Leomod comes back with his ultimate, and meanwhile, Balman gets his triple, and they have a pretty good amount of damage. And Balman trying to sneak up for the Maniac, but will retreat. Kudos to their bad health, and Leomord manages to get the kill of Tigreal. They are just trying to push, and they might have wanted to finish the game this time, but they were not able to do so. They will retreat for the moment. Okay, well, seems Miyabai is doing pretty good, Sasuke.
Yeah, definitely. And we can see the goal lead is totally huge in terms of Miyabai. They are leading this game, and it's a 13 minutes goal. I mean, yeah, game time. And at this point of time, I don't think so. Mia Team Jaril should be taking team fights anymore, because one team fight that will cost them this tournament, and they will be eliminated from 8.
The Balmont, meanwhile, then the Balmont's build is complete with the immortality as well. We see they are leading not just on gold, they are leading on the build as well. If you compare the build of both the hypers, you see the Leomar still has two items to get, and they still managed to take the kill of the Claude. They have a pretty good amount of disadvantage in this game, Team JARIL. And because the matches are not just won by the hyper, it is one with the support the hyper gets and the team rotation that you do. Well, this was definitely being lacking by Team Miyabhai in the first game, but as come the third game of this match, they have managed to learn from the mistake. They are doing good rotation. They're giving good support to their hyper. If you see the turrets, they have pushed 7 turrets already. They had 2 lords and 2 turtles as well. So they're doing definitely good this time.
And that's a 14-minute slot coming down on from the top lane towards the base of Team Jaril. I don't think so. It will be pretty easy for them to defend that 14-minute slot, because they already have the last one of the inhibitors, and they Team Miyabai are already forcing all of the lanes at once. They're trying to sync that lanes, and they are already successfully in syncing that lane. And Lord is already in the area of Team Jaril base.
And Tigreal going in for a beautiful ultimate there, trapping two of the team Jarils, and they have a pretty good chance of finishing it here. And Team Miyabai managing to get the base turret and defeating Team Jaril, winning this match and moving up in the ranks of the season 4 championships of MKE Sports. And that was a pretty good match. Asway, what would you say? What are your insights for the match?
Well, definitely, as the damage coming in from Khalid was way too much in the early game to cop up for the D-Rod. Meanwhile, he was not that much farm. When he got the items, it was pretty too late, and other sources like Fasha was also dealing too much damage at that point when he got the damage items. And at the moment he went for the defense item, it was at the end of the match. And the overall performance, I thought that Leo mode would be doing pretty good over that Belmont, but instead it's already the rotations and the early snowball coming in from both of the teams, which cost them this huge goal lead, and they have been in.
I would say that was a pretty good match. Miyabai definitely giving a good comeback this time, and they had good amount of damage. They have good amount of rotation. The team support that they had this time, compared to the first match, that was one of the best matches of the day of the third of the three matches that we have between these teams. I would just like to thank our audience members for supporting us during the day 3 round 2 matches of the lower bracket tournaments of the MKE Sports Season 4 Championships. I would like to also thank our sponsors, Genesis Store, Z, and co-sponsors are Z3 Store, Zentro Store, and Slay Official YouTube. This being Grim Markers, thank you everybody for tuning in to the day 3 of the round 2 of the lower bracket tournaments. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.